what we witnessed last night, Denver took a 3-2 lead last night, 112-97. I expect that they'll close this series out tomorrow in front of a very energetic crowd at Target Center. It was absolutely amazing to see Nikola Jokic have one of the greatest playoff games I've ever seen from him. 2-2, swing game. You kind of had the feeling that the Nuggets had their wake-up call. You kind of had the feeling that the Nuggets were going to take control of the series at home in a weird series where nobody had won a home game up until last night. One thing stuck out for me. Everybody loves banging on Rudy Gobert. And I don't mean like dunking on Rudy Gobert, like dunking over a 7-footer. I mean dunking on a 7-footer. Let me tell you who could have defended Nikola Jokic last night, right? It's a gentleman who I believe has a grand total of maybe one Defensive Player of the Year award, okay? One. It is Hakeem Duncan. That is the only person on God's green earth that can guard Nikola Jokic with what he was doing last night. He's jumping out the wrong foot. He's fading away. He's leaning in. He's pirouetting. He's beating double teams. He's hitting threes like he was doing in the Western Conference Finals last year against Anthony Davis, where Anthony Davis, all he could do was shake his head and smile. Draymond Green might be one of the most versatile defenders on earth, and he would have had nada for Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves as a whole did just enough to make you believe that they could steal Game 5 late. The Ant-Man hadn't gotten off. He had one field goal in the first half. Now, mind you, we all know it's an offensive league. When a player gets it going, there's nothing you can do about it. But because we like banging on Rudy, we want to say this is Rudy's fault. Maybe this is Hakeem Olajuwon going against David Robinson in the 95 Western Conference Finals, right? Remember that? Where David Robinson wins the MVP. He's standing center stage. He receives the trophy. And Hakeem Olajuwon says, I'm going to go get my trophy. And he does the crossover, the dream shake, the up and under. It was like literally you saw David Robinson's ghost leave his body, come back, and then leave his body again. That's what it felt like for Rudy Gobert last night. And Karl Towns. And the entire Minnesota Timberwolves team. Nothing the man could do. This is what happens when sometimes there's no answer